Welcome back. Sabar. Gitme ganti. Aku nak.
Good evening. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Hello. All right. Who whistled? And thank you. I think that was one of our audience members, so thank you. This is a very participatory. Oh, you can't hear me? Hello. Is that better? Ooh. Not really. Good Lord. Okay, participatory. All right. Tell me, is this good? You know, I rushed to get here, but maybe I shouldn't have. We should have Kirsten take over. Okay. How about the better? Okay.
It's not you.
It's not me? It's the system. The system is broken, right, guys? Yeah, okay. Let's see. All right, should we do the mic? All right, we are solutions oriented. Hello, everyone. Welcome. And welcome, graduates. Congratulations. Tonight is all about you, and we are thrilled to be here with you. So good evening, finally, and welcome to the completion ceremony of the NAU, Northern Arizona University Physician Assistant Program, Class of 2024. So another round of applause. So first, some housekeeping. I understand we had head right and then left. That is where you can find the restrooms. Always important to know where they are. Please feel free to utilize them throughout the ceremony. And additional seating for those of you who might be coming in late or have family members or friends coming in late up front. We know from our students that that's always a very popular place to sit. So if you have folks coming in, please be aware there's some seating up front here. Okay, so just as an introduction, my name is Allison Essery. I am the department chair and professor alongside these fabulous faculty and wonderful staff in the PA program in the College of Health and Human Services. We are delighted that you can join us this evening to recognize and celebrate the class of 2024. The program's mission is to educate competent clinicians who provide high quality, ethical, culturally competent, and appropriate healthcare to individuals across the lifespan within the context of family and community. A primary goal of the program is to prepare graduates to practice in diverse settings throughout Arizona with a special emphasis on rural communities and other medically underserved communities and populations. Today's graduates, here to my left, I keep pointing at them, today's graduates reflect that mission, and it has absolutely been a pleasure and a privilege working with them over the past 24 months. As we celebrate their accomplishments today, and we will do so over the next hour or so, I would like to take a moment and acknowledge our service members. NAU proudly supports veterans, active duty military personnel, and members of the National Guard or reserves. So any graduates, family members, or guests who are members of the military, we invite you and we would like for you to stand so we can recognize you. Thank you so very much, and thank you for your service. Now, please join me in welcoming Dr. Oakley Rogers. She's our Associate Dean for the College of Health and Human Services, and she will further help us celebrate your accomplishments this evening.
Thank you. Good evening, faculty, staff, graduates, family, and friends. On behalf of the College of Health and Human Services, it is my privilege to congratulate the graduating class of Northern Arizona University's Department of Physician Assistant Studies. Graduates, You are not only meeting the PA department's mission, but also the college's mission. You are competent health professionals who are the future leaders in practice. We do not doubt that you will continue to engage in scholarship and service to advance and impact your profession and those you work with. You have developed the knowledge and skills to improve the health and well-being of the diverse communities you will serve. We are so proud of you. Now, these past few years probably have not been the easiest, right? Being a full-time student is hard enough, let alone being a full-time graduate student in this very demanding health profession program, but you made it. Although you were the student, I am sure your family and friends may have also felt like they were in PA school. Maybe they were that shoulder that you leaned on during stressful times, being your biggest cheerleader to celebrate your numerous successes, or quizzed you so you could be prepared for that exam, or being a patient just that one more time so that way you can master that exam. So to those who helped get you here today, I also want to recognize and congratulate you for helping your graduates succeed. Additionally, I would like to take a moment to recognize the hard work and dedication of the PA faculty and staff. Their knowledge, skills, and ability to deliver a high-quality educational program is one reason why this program is ranked number 27 among the best physician assistant programs in the nation. Their empathy, student-centered focus, and commitment to educating future health professionals are also admirable. Please help me by giving them a round of applause. So in closing, I want to share two simple pieces of advice that I believe, if followed, will help you to maintain being an exceptional healthcare provider. First, always remember your why. You wanted to be a PA. Now that you are a PA, remembering your why will help you to navigate the ups and downs you will experience in your career. Secondly, remember to engage in your own self-care. The task
I serve as the program director for the PA program. Welcome and thank you for joining us in this celebration. Some of you have traveled long distances to commemorate this significant occasion. Thank you for being here with us. We're excited to have you. The journey to become a PA is not to be underestimated. The rigor of the program, from submitting the application, obsessing over that personal narrative, preparing for the interview, getting the interview, and being prepared to say that you are eager to drink from the proverbial fire hose, and emphasizing your willingness to adapt and be flexible, and then ultimately being offered a seat. It is a big process. We have approximately 2,000 applicants for only these 60 seats. So we look for candidates with a passion for our mission, academic ability, and a certain level of determination, or what some might call grit, because you need it to make it through this arduous process. Graduates, the journey has been a difficult one. with many lectures, exams, OSCEs, and maybe some tears along the way. You spent countless hours in B102. There were many long hours of studying outside of class. You faced a new set of expectations with each rotation. And there were likely times that your resolve was put to the test. Despite the many demands on your time, you also found time to devote yourselves to serving others and the community. And while you shared many experiences, you also had others that were unique to you. Each of you has contributed to this class as a whole. In the midst of it all, some of you further endured major life transitions, moving across the country, getting married, welcoming new babies. Some are more heartbreaking, the loss of loved ones, or dealing with difficult diagnoses. And yet, here you are. Let us take a moment to thank the people, all of you, the support system, who helped you through these times of joy and sadness. It is also important to recognize another group of people who played a significant role in your success. You would not be here tonight if it were not for the efforts of each and every member of the faculty and staff. Their passion and dedication have motivated them to devote themselves to helping you succeed. Specifically, I would like to recognize a few individuals who, alongside their responsibilities as faculty, modeled the pursuit of lifelong learning as students themselves in the Doctor of Medical Science program. Tiffany Cook, Nicole Hirsch, and Jacob Hoover, who will graduate in December, and Joe Harrison, who will be finishing up next year. I hope you will agree, if not now, then eventually, that the difficult journey was well worth it. These challenges have served to strengthen your character. Faculty have had the privilege of seeing you develop into competent, compassionate clinicians that we hoped you would be. We are so proud of you. As we formally welcome you into the profession as our colleagues, we hope you will leave the formalities behind and call us by our first names as fellow PAs. All right, it is now my pleasure to introduce Uriel Curiel, who was selected by his classmates. All right, this is Uriel Curiel, who's going to deliver the student address.
All right. Thank you, guys. Like I said, my name is Uriel Curiel, and before I even got the speech, one of my lovely professors, Professor Firschke, was like, hey, make sure before you speech, you send it in for approval, right? There's normal for not formalities, but, I'm already up here, so. No, I'm not gonna be there, but it's the same speech, I just gotta keep it spicy. No, but everybody, it's an honor to be in here, standing in front of everybody. Today marks the day of a journey that started for us 2 years ago, or for a lot of us way before that. And we all had this shared dream together as to become physician's assistants. Along the way, we faced countless of challenges, long nights of studying, demanding clinical rotations, and we always had that constant pressure to excel. Yet through it all, we have persevered. Not only did we grow in our medical knowledge, but we grew in how to be more empathetic towards our patients, our resilience grew, and our dedication to patient care. And reflecting on our journey, I'm reminded of the words of Mary Angela, where she says, "You may not control all the events that happen to you in your lives, but you can decide not to be reduced by them." Throughout our training, we encountered obstacles that tested our limits. But instead of being diminished by them, we rose to the occasion, we learned to adapt, and we leaned on each other for support, and kept pushing forward no matter how hard things got. And to my fellow graduates, today's a testament of our hard work and perseverance of our unwavering love to our patients. I know we're entering a profession that demands a lot of us, but with that being said, I know for a fact that this is a profession that that comes with a lot of love and a lot of, you feel rewarded doing it. And with that said, I feel like this could have been the best, this was the best path for us to choose 100%. You know, we have the privilege and the opportunity to make a difference in our patients' lives and those around us. And if anything, just to serve them with compassion and care. You know, a wise man did once say, he said, no dream is too big, no challenge is too great, nothing we want for our future is beyond our reach. And like Professor Bonner, and to me that just felt like a pipe dream. You know, at the same time I was trying to get accepted with my lovely wife over there. Shout out to Mercedes. And then once you actually get into being school, you start realizing like how much they want you to learn and how little time and how you need to perform. You start thinking to yourself, man, can I even rise to the occasion to this challenge? But every day we just kept pushing forward, one foot in front of the other. And as you keep working hard, you start realizing like, all right, we can do this. And then I know we all have the same dream right now to become the future providers that we want you guys to be proud of. You know? And if there's one thing I learned from rotations, you know, interacting with patients and treating them, is that they're not going to care if you got 100% on some pharmacology exam. No, not at all. What they're going to care about is that once you get into that patient room, you look them in the eye, you shake their hand, you give them that respect they deserve, and you sit down with them and talk to them and find out what you can do to help them. That's what's going to make a difference, though. To our faculty, though, our lovely faculty. You know, we owe you guys a tremendous debt of gratitude, 100%. You know, you impart us not only your knowledge of the medical field, but you guys are the ones who pushed us to excel academically, mentally, and, you know, we're proud of you guys, so thank you. And finally, the people want to make the biggest gratitude is everyone out here, 100%. Everyone, you guys, the audience. You know, with your unwavering love and support, you guys have been the cornerstone of our success. And I think I can speak for everyone here in the class, is that you're the true reason why we stand up here today and why we're able to be so successful. You guys are. And the only thing I can ask for everybody here is that you just continue to support us. You know, continue to, like I say, class of 2024, we did it. Congratulations, let's get to work.
Thank you, Ariel. It is now my distinct honor to welcome PA Geraldine Truelove to the stage to give the keynote address this year. Geraldine is a graduate of the A.T. Still University PA program in 2012. PA Truelove has built an impressive career as a PA with expertise spanning orthopedic, sports medicine, pediatric fractures, emergency medicine, physical medicine, industrial medicine, and family medicine. PA Truelove discovered her true passion in rural medicine and has been a dedicated member of the Ponderosa Family Care Team in Payson, Arizona for several years. Prior to her medical career, she spent a decade as a high school teacher, demonstrating her natural talent for education. In Payson, PA Truelove mentors PA, NP, and medical students through the longitudinal integrated clerkship at Ponderosa Family Care and Banner Payson Hospital. She also serves as a specialty instructor for the Department of Family, Community, and Preventive Medicine at University of Arizona College of Medicine, Phoenix, and as a preceptor for several universities, including our own NAU PA students. As an inaugural faculty member for the NAU Postgraduate Fellowship Program, Geraldine's expertise and dedication have been invaluable. We are incredibly fortunate to have her and her expertise as part of the NAU PA program and team. Please join me in welcoming PA Geraldine Truelove.
First, I'd like to thank the NAU program faculty and staff for the opportunity to speak today. That introduction made me sound very impressive. Thank you to all of you in the audience. You have supported these graduates, and truly, that is an accomplishment too. And to the graduates,
Like so many others on this day, may I offer my congratulations. You drank from the fire hose and you survived. You've completed a course of education only us who are physician assistants or associates can understand. And those of us who came before you applaud you on your accomplishment. In preparing something to speak about today, my first thought was, what an honor. That quickly transitioned to a great deal of imposter syndrome and stress over what was I going to talk about. I work in the rural community of Payson, Arizona, for a private practice. I don't work for a large, prestigious hospital, and the hospital where I am credentialed is critical access. I don't have any wealthy or famous patients. Most of my patients are low income, and some are even uninsured. But I love my work, and so I wanted to share with you today my why, and hopefully it might become part of your why as well. My first patient who died was executed. I spent 8 weeks of my clinical year at Florence Iman Browning Unit. That is super maximum security prison here in Arizona. I cared for death row inmates. This patient had diabetes, and I saw him a few times to shortness of breath, and an EKG was done. Doc Baird, my preceptor, handed me the EKG and said, well, what do you think? The only thing I could think to say was, well, do we have comparisons? Of course we did. He had been there for decades and he had a cardiac history. After looking it over, there were ST changes, which those of you should now know. And I had to explain to the warden why I was sending an inmate on death watch, which meant he had a death execution date to the hospital. I'm sorry, the patient kept saying softly as he looked at me wide-eyed while I was letting him know we were sending him to the hospital. I explained there was nothing to be sorry about. The inmate came back the next day. It was an acute stress response. I love that rotation. I cared for that patient. Why? In PA school, the chair of our program gave us this advice. Remember what you are fighting. Remember who your enemies are. Ignorance, apathy, and disease. In my rotations at both the men's and women's prisons, I cared for the inmates the best I could. I tried to educate them about their health, and I tried to encourage them to take better care of themselves. I didn't see criminals. I saw people with a disease that I could help treat. My first job out of PA school was orthopedic sports medicine. A career I kind of understood and a place I kind of knew because I was an athletic trainer. I used to put athletes back on the field, but now my goals were different. One day, my patients were the Harlem Globetrotters. Really cool. But to let you know a little bit about the organization, there's a couple of performers from these 3 teams. It's also a work comp type organization in that anything other than a few simple medications and some rehab by their athletic trainer had to go all the way up through corporate. A very short, stocky patient sat in front of me with very badly bruised, swollen knees. What position do you play, I asked. He said, I'm Globey, the mascot. Oh, okay, so how did you do this to your knees? He said, well, Globey, his legs disappear and he bounces around. Well, hold on, explain that to me again? You're bouncing around inside the costume. Yeah, on my knees. Oh, I exclaimed. And then I explained to him what he was doing. You were literally bruising your bone. It takes months to heal. Do you wear knee pads? Well, I tried, he said, but the knee pads were too bulky. I couldn't fit them under the costume and do the same amount of performance. Well, the rest of the appointment was a lot of education about icing and padding and talking to the athletic trainer. Here's how you can pad those knees with something slim so that he can still do his performance. And here's what Globey, you and the athletic trainer need to talk to you about corporate, about how to help you get the best protection for your performance. The next night, I got to see Globey in action with my sons as I watched the Harlem Globetrotters, and he was wearing better knee pads. My first taste of rural medicine and experience in Payson was in the emergency room. It was my third job out of PA school. Single time you step into a patient room in the ER, it's an educational, caring, and fighting against disease visit. Think of what happens when you suture a patient up. You have to explain. I've sutured you, here's how you care for the sutures. It is an open wound, the sutures can come loose. Yes, you need to definitely take care even though you think you've healed. And 80% of the time, I got comments like this. It's good now, you did a great job. Look at it, it's closed. Hey, can I have those tools they do so good at tying on fish hooks? And I don't need to follow up with my PCP, I can come here and get it done a lot faster. I joke, I must get bored or be glutton for punishment, but after a few other specialties that you've heard about, I ended up in family practice. It was during COVID, when I was in family practice, that I felt the call back to rural medicine. I saw in an article that providers were experiencing burnout rates highest in these rural settings because their friends and neighbors that they cared for no longer trusted them. So I decided to make my contacts in Payson and go for rural. My first few months were spent treating COVID in the clinic parking lot. It was a position that made it obvious we were not the most trusted people in town. I have a patient up there who's a veteran with PTSD. No offense, I don't like doctors. Are we done? I'm claustrophobic. This was my first meeting with him. It was made on the patio with a neighbor who helps this vet. And the patient walking around, grunting, trying to stretch, and wanting to leave as soon as possible. I would explain 1 or 2 sentences of the plan, and he would take off in his truck and leave, and the neighbor and I would be left there to talk. During our last visit, the neighbor looked at me and said, I know he just wants his medication, and he wants to be able to live out the rest of his life. Won't it help him move around more? He's slowing down. He's just not himself. Yeah, I said, but oxycodone, his pain medication, is gonna make him sleepier, gonna make him more constipated, and probably will slow him down. Of course, by now, the patient is ready to go. I said, hey, let's do this. I'm not gonna send him for any more tests or labs, but come bring him back every few months, and I'll help you take care of him. I'll help you manage his medications, and we'll help just make his life as comfortable as possible. Maybe he doesn't get the education, but the neighbor does. We're fighting his spinal stenosis, and I love knowing, even though there's no known family, he has a neighbor who is not apathetic. Here's the great part of all of this. Graduates, you get to do this too. In any area you go into. From here on out, as PAs, remember who our enemies are. Ignorance, apathy, and disease. Now go on out there, and congratulations.
For faculty to select a handful of award recipients among such a talented group. Excuse me. This large group of clinicians, and only a handful will receive awards, but this, as noted in our program, you'll see a number of other distinctions. Our graduates are remarkably accomplished, not only academically, but as clinicians who serve populations and communities in need. Mr. Goodman, I think you will be presenting the first award.
Thank you, Dr. Bonin. So I have the pleasure of presenting our first award for the evening. It is nice to be addressing you again, my students, very soon to be my colleagues, and your family, friends, and support system. I'll attempt to keep this short so I don't put Uriel to sleep. The Diversity and Inclusion Award is given to an individual in recognition of their exceptional commitment and contributions to creating and supporting a diverse and inclusive environment within the program, university, community, and profession. This year's recipient was one who spearheaded many celebrations in the classroom, hung many flags, shared inclusive pins, and greeted everyone with a ready smile. She has worked, volunteered, and interpreted for years with underserved populations, with Latino and Indigenous patients, and with those in the LGBTQIA+ community at organizations such as Peace Work Medical or Clínica Liberación, as well as Phoenix Allies for Community Health. At these and other locations, she has exemplified decidedly marginalized patients, and in fact treats them with acceptance, dignity, and respect. She embodies the character and talents we all want in a superior clinician, whether it's a colleague or someone treating a family member. Excellent words. While these are only a subset of the activities in which this individual has participated, her most recent appointment was to serve as the Western Regional Director for Physician Associates for Latino Health. We cannot think of a more deserving individual to receive the inaugural Diversity and Inclusion Award. Congratulations to Maribel Wellwood. Dr. Colvin, the podium is yours.
All right, thank you for showing me how we're going to do that. So the person's going to come up, get their award, and then we're going to do a little picture here, right? Okay. All right, good evening. My name is Betty Copeland. Betty, it's Betty now. And I'm one of the faculty members for the NAUPA program. I do want to mention that we are ranked number 27 in the country, about 300 PA programs, but we are number 1 in Arizona. So I am so grateful for the opportunity to speak to you one last time. And before I announce a few of our award recipients, I just want to recognize all our graduates for their accomplishments. To successfully complete PA school and learn in 2 years to begin to practice medicine is no small task. And as others have mentioned, we are very proud of you. All right, so the award for outstanding community service is given to someone who demonstrates a strong commitment for community service and/or advocacy. And this year's award goes to an individual who, through the course of her PA education, has advocated nationally, not only for the PA profession, but for opportunities for deferred action for childhood arrival recipients or dreamers to have the protections necessary to work and meaningfully contribute to the communities they grew up in, as she plans to do. She was one of just 20 PA students from across the country to be selected as a PA Education Association Health Policy Fellow, and as part of her involvement in the President's Alliance on Higher Education and Immigration, advocated in Washington, D.C., along with dreamers from across the country. She has excelled in all aspects of her PA education and is a shining example of the difference dreamers can and will make in service to their communities. Congratulations, Evelyn Paniagua Villa. All right, I get 2 more. All right. The The award for Outstanding Scholarship is given to an individual who has demonstrated strong academic and professional achievement consistently throughout the course of the didactic and clinical year of the program. That's many of you, most of you, all of you say that, but only one person gets the award. This year's recipient is an Area Health Education Scholar. She was our program's American Academy of PA student representative, and she not only consistently received high marks and high praise from her instructors, as well as clinical preceptors, she also loves Disney and kicked axe as in lumberjacks, axe, on our medical quiz challenge bowl team. Congratulations to Katie Milady Maynard. Picture over here. Picture's here. All right. Okay, so before I announce our next award, which is the Outstanding Capstone Project Award, I want to recognize our Area Health Education Center scholars for their capstone project work. So for those of you that don't know, the AHEC Scholars Program is a voluntary, so the students on top of their PA school program, voluntarily over the course of their 2 years in the program, spend numerous hours engaging in educational and community-based experiences to enhance their practice with underserved populations. As part of their work, they assess a medically underserved community and complete a group project to benefit that community. This is important work, and the PA faculty and staff are very proud of their commitment and the work that they've done. The Outstanding Capstone Project Award recognizes an individual for exceptional effort in producing an exceptional capstone project. Our winner this year worked with her advisor, formerly Mr. Goodman, now Nick, to write a sophisticated, high-quality paper on the use of transcatheter aortic valve replacement in calcified aortic stenosis. It even sounds outstanding. Based on the quality of the paper, we are confident that our plans to submit for publication will be successful. Congratulations to Nicole Steinberger. And I'm going to hand it over to Dr. Bonin for the Program Mission Award.
It's Kirsten. Dr. Bonin. Kirsten. All right, I have the honor of presenting the Program Mission Award, which is awarded to the graduating student who best exemplifies the program's mission, which is to educate competent clinicians who provide high quality, ethical, culturally appropriate primary health care to individuals across the lifespan within the context of the family and the community, and to prepare graduates to practice in diverse settings throughout Arizona, with a special emphasis on rural communities and other medically underserved communities. Our recipient of this year's award has been focused on rural communities from the beginning. She's quiet but insightful, academically strong, and as an AHEC scholar in the northern region called Colorado Plateau Center for Health Professions, she spent 6 out of her 8 rotations in rural Arizona, the majority of which were in Payson, and her preceptors left her. Although she has accepted a position in rural coastal Oregon, we hope that she will return to Arizona to practice rural medicine. Please join me in congratulating Delaney Jackson. select the Director's Award. So I am pleased to introduce this award, which goes to an individual from the class who's very hardworking, with an incredible, impressive, strong work ethic, enthusiastic and eager to learn. She actively seeks out feedback for improvement, and her gentle demeanor helps build rapport with her patients. She has shown maturity and insight in navigating challenging circumstances and consistently conducts herself with integrity and compassion. Please join me in congratulating Nimra Sidhu. And I'll turn it over to Ian, Mr. McLeod, the artist formerly known as Mr. McLeod.
Thank you, Dr. Bachman. So for those of you who do not know me, my name is Ian McLeod. I'm an associate clinical professor with the program, also the director of didactic education. You've always known me as Ian, so the next award is the Faculty Recognition Award, is presented to the graduate chosen by the PA program, or chosen by PA faculty in special recognition of outstanding academic performance, service, professionalism in the NAU PA program. It is my pleasure to honor this year's recipient. This individual has been consistently strong student throughout the didactic and clinical year of the program, regularly demonstrating a positive and professional attitude, and always willing to contribute to help out the program. Preceptors have shared that the individual is a fast learner, dependable, professional, and caring. This year's Faculty Recognition Award recipient is Matthew Roller.
Hello. Okay. It is my pleasure to present the Peer Appreciation Award to someone who embodies the spirit of camaraderie and kindness in every interaction. This person has been a beacon of support and a source of inspiration to us all. Her unwavering positivity, willingness to lend a helping hand, and her ability to uplift those around her have made a significant impact on every person in our cohort. Whether it's through her thoughtful gestures, words of encouragement, or simply her infectious enthusiasm, she makes every day brighter and reminds us of our inner strength through times of hardship. Your peers have spoken, and we deeply appreciate everything you've done. Thank you for being the perfect example of what it means to be the MVP, the most valuable peer. Claire Cronenberger.
All right, it's my turn. All right, so my name is Joe Harrison. I'm one of the assistant clinical professors and part of the clinical faculty and director of clinical to introduce the recipient of this year's Program Appreciation Award. This award is a special recognition selected by our program faculty to honor an individual who has gone above and beyond to assist our program in achieving its mission. Today, we are proud to honor someone who exemplifies dedication, expertise, and an unwavering commitment to service. Brian Burt graduated from George Washington University PA program and was a National Health Service Corps scholar. He has dedicated his career to working with underserved populations. Currently, Brian works as a general surgery physician assistant at the Phoenix Indian Medical Center, serving the Native American population of Phoenix. His impact extends far beyond his clinical duties. He has been an invaluable resource to our program, serving as a facilitator for labs, discussion groups, and procedures during the didactic year, and as a preceptor for our students during the second year clinical rotations. His guidance and mentorship have shaped the next generation of healthcare professionals, ensuring that they are well prepared to serve their communities with the same passion and dedication that he has shown throughout his career. Please join me in congratulating Brian Burt as the deserving recipient of this year's Program Appreciation Award.
All right. So I am going to present the Generosity Award, which was chosen by the students for one student, and specifically in means of study materials, meaning like Quizlets and study guides, things like that. So this person is so kind and warm as well. She's very she has this nurturing, soft, kind energy to her that is just so beneficial for all the students, and everybody really appreciates this person. That's why we chose her for our Generosity Award. So I would like to announce Mercedes Curiel. Okay, and then the last award, I think of the night, I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's the last award of the night, is the Preceptor of the Year Award. And this is going to somebody who has really touched the hearts of all the students who have been with this person. I think that everyone who has rotated with this person nominated her, and the words that they spoke about this person are just so kind, and everybody was deeply touched by how much she cared about students and how much she cared about patients. So we would like to present this award to Dr. Christine Briones. I don't know if she's here, but I don't think she is here, but we're grateful for her, and she's the one who won, so thank you.
You're not done with me yet, sorry. So I get the honor to announce the recipients of the induction into the Pi Alpha Honor Society. The Pi Alpha Honor Society promotes and recognizes PA students and graduates and faculty who exemplify high standards of character and conduct. Membership in Pi Alpha signifies a commitment to superb academic achievement, as well as a commendable demonstrations of professionalism, leadership, research, and community and professional service. Pi Alpha encourages chapters to celebrate up to 15% of each graduating class. While selecting only 9 graduates out of so many qualified candidates creates a challenge for the program. It also provides us an opportunity to celebrate the inductees' accomplishments. We are thrilled to be honoring tonight's inductees who excel in all areas
of academics, professionalism, and service. To our inductees, I applaud you and I thank you on behalf of the NAU PA program for your collaboration and partnership, as evidenced by your many successes over the past 2 years. Inductees receive a certificate, a pin, and an honor cord. As your names are called, please rise and approach the stage to be recognized for your achievement. Taylor Gibbons. And now I'm starting to shake, so I don't know if I need coffee, or if I'm excited, or if I'm getting emotional, one of the three. Alyssa Heffernan. Katie Maynard. Blakely Meyer. Nancy Olney. And once again, Evelyn Naniagwa-Lia. Cheyenne Schaefer. Nicole Steingruber. And Laura Versuis. And I'm supposed to turn the mic over to Kirsten, but I do want to say congratulations. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure working with you the past 2 years. And this afternoon, just before we walked over, Joe certified you as PAs in NCCPA today, so congratulations.
Thank you, everyone, and congratulations on your awards and recognition. It is now time to confer the letters of completion to the class of 2024. All graduates receive a Master of Physician Assistant Studies degree from Northern Arizona University, as well as a letter signifying completion of the PA program. We are going to have some other faculty participation, so Mr. Googler will be announcing the graduate names, and we will have Ian and Joe assist in donning your professional white coat. Today, the graduates receive their long professional white coat, which signifies their transition from student to clinician. So graduates, go ahead and please line up for the ceremony and photographs, and we'll begin.
Barker. Amelia Bohr. Christina Bugliarello. Elizabeth Calvillo. Sean Shofar. Mercedes Courier. Korea.
Congratulations. I didn't forget about you.
Kamala Dedek. Maria Estrada. Esteban Flores. Miguel Fonseca. Caitlin Scott. Katrina Garcia.
There we go.
Taylor Gibbons. Alyssa Heffernan. Steve Jackson.
Congratulations.
Rabia Jama.
Congratulations.
Delaney Jackman. Lauren Jenkins.
There you go. All right.
Adam Jensen.
Congratulations, Sam. Congratulations.
Maline Jimenez.
Thank you.
She's a bull!
Carly Krebs. Claire Cronenberger. Marissa Yanis. Kyle Maxson.
I'm just gonna, yeah.
Katie Maynard. Sean McGee. Brianna McGuffin. Blakely Meyer. Nicole Meyer. Savannah Mori. Catherine Nash. Natalie Nguyen. Rainey Noble. Nancy Olney. Owens. Evelyn Aniagua Villa. Ian Peroni. Kristen Provencio. Mark Rangel. Matt Roller. Cheyenne Schaefer. Nimrit Sidhu. Savannah Sparks. Nicole Steinberg.
That's right.
Tina Tran. Aubrey Turner.
You wait for the cheering section.
Thanks for bringing it. Laura Versus.
Great.
Emaine Webster.
Claire, do you have an introduction for us for the slideshow? I know that that's kind of what's up next, but I'll turn it over to you. Big congratulations while she makes her way up here to the class.
These guys deserve it. They've worked so hard and have given so much to patients, to each other, to themselves, to just everything. You guys are awesome. So, congrats. We do have a slideshow, but feel free to watch a little and then start getting out of here if you would like to. Or okay, wait. There's a few words after. Yeah. Okay. It's a good slideshow. So honestly, this is for the best. So please, I truly did not put this slideshow together, and the queen herself, Lauren. Faculty, thank you so much for everything. You guys really have done so much for us, and it just means so much. And it was so comforting to have you guys throughout this. It was very grounding with all the craziness. Just to see you guys in the middle of it and know that we could cry and be ourselves, it just really meant a lot to us. So thank you. Appreciate you. And awesome job. Enjoy the slideshow. And picture after. Everyone stay put after.
Thank you. No pressure. Yeah, no pressure. Sure. I can get this going. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you close it up and then I'll keep working on it. And we can run it.
Okay, change of plans. This is what we do. We're adaptable, we're flexible. Okay, we're changing that. So while we're on the slideshow, because that's an important part of this, let me just say some final closing words to bring our time together to a close. It's been a wonderful celebration and recognition of your many hard-earned accomplishments. We couldn't possibly teach you everything there is to know about medicine in 24 short months. But we hope to have instilled in you a solid foundation and an unquenchable curiosity, the ability to ask questions and seek out answers and to embrace lifelong learning. May the friendships that you have made in your time in the program last a lifetime. It is my hope that you remain close through the years, even though milestones may separate you. I would encourage you to become advocates for the profession, get involved in your national and state organizations, and utilize this amazing network of colleagues as resources. And when you're ready, please have some students. As PAs, you may have to remind your patients that you are not a doctor, but do so with pride, knowing that you will have the distinct honor and privilege to make a difference in many people's lives. To give you an idea of the kind of influence that the class of 2024 will have, it is estimated that new PA graduates will see 20 patients a day. Please use a couple weeks for vacation, that's 5,000 patient visits per year. Okay? And there are 50 of you. That would be 290,000 patient visits in the first year alone. That number is going to reach into the millions. It's a significant contribution by the class of 2024. The hundreds of thousands of patients who you will help in your career will continue to refine who you are. Your journey certainly doesn't end here. This is just the beginning. Class of 2024, I think I speak not only for myself, but on behalf of the faculty and staff, that we have learned much from you. And to say that it has been an honor to share in the process with you is simply not enough. Graduates, we are exceedingly proud of you. Can you sing? hum a nice little tune. We're not getting our audio to work, but enjoy the slideshow. slideshow continues. I was informed it was pretty long. I wanted to make sure at least we got through all of the graduates. But for those of you who need to break away, we really appreciate you joining us this evening. And thank you for all that you did to support your graduates. As you are leaving, if you have parked in the Sheraton parking garage, you will take the ticket that you received. And you will insert that first, and if you have been provided the coupon, the QR code, you will follow up with that for a discount related to the graduates. So hopefully graduates, you can send those to your family members. That's it, we'll leave this running. Please enjoy it. Please